I'm going to show you what sales look like when you don't list consistently for about 2 weeks. This is my experience, and it's not good. But I have nothing to hide. I'm going to show you. Hello, I'm Tracy, Uniquely Me. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what I like to do is buy things and resell them for profit. I do this on a part-time basis, and you can scale this business. The more hours you put into it, the better you do. But I wanted to show you what I sold the first 2 weeks of May. So here we go. Okay, we sold a vintage Singer sewing machine attachment kit. It was in a little bit of rough shape in the box. This is, I don't know what era it's from. I'm assuming probably the 70s. Got $28 plus shipping. This is a Talbot's blazer. I used to do really well with Talbots. I don't typically pick them up anymore. This one I was just trying to get out of my closet, so I took $17.99 for that plus shipping, and it is out the door. This was a vintage Fender jacket. This had some staining on it, but people do look for these. This is the second one I've sold. The first one I got the same amount for, and it had holes in it. So if you see the vintage Fender jackets and you're okay with a $25 sale price, then pick those up. I think I paid $1 for this at a yard sale. This is 3 Crown Royal bags. The reason this one sold for $13.99 was this larger blue one in the center, so I just threw in the purple ones that I had with it so I could get those out of here too. I got $13.99 plus shipping, and I believe these were free to me. These were a flavored extract for baking. I used to own a cake decorating company, and these I never used, and I found them in my cabinet, so I sold them for $19.99. These went international shipping. I do not know why somebody in Peru needed these, but they did, and I got them out of my cabinet. This is Hurley swim trunks. These I probably paid $1 for. I got $18.99 plus shipping. These were Homer Laughlin Fiesta wear. I purchased these. You may have seen them in a haul video I had. I purchased these to learn about Fiesta wear because I really don't know a lot about it. I paid $1.99 for the set, and I got $16. They were not a great home run, but I did learn a little bit about Fiesta wear, so now I know what to look for in that, and I think that was well worth the price for my learning experience. These were some, you pronounce this brand, everybody pronounces it a little different. It's pronounced Joa, and the reason I know that is the dust bag had the pronunciation on it. So, Joa. Kidmore loafers. These were retail arbitrage, and I got $79.99 for these plus shipping, so that was a really good sale. This shirt, I just needed to get out of the house. I had purchased some clothing for someone that needed some help, and this shirt did not fit him, and I was just trying to help somebody out by purchasing them a new wardrobe to get their life back in track, and I sold this for $8.99 plus shipping. This was a sterling silver charm bracelet with a hummingbird charm on it. I sold that for $19.99 plus shipping, and this I think was actually from my own jewelry box, actually. This was Plains Western wear shirt with the pearl snaps, and I went through a phase where I was just buying everything pearl snap, and this sat in my closet for way too long, so I'm glad it's gone. I took an offer of $14.99 plus shipping. It was a size extra large. I thought it would sell a little better, but it didn't. You win some, you lose some. These are AG jeans. I do not suggest you take your photos like this. I do not know why I took my photos like this, but I did. They still sold. I got $55 plus shipping. They were new with tags. And you know, the way I would normally take these pictures would be in a checkmark shape. You'll see in future what sold videos how I take my photos of jeans. I just don't know what was going on with me that day. I sold the Vietnam Starbucks Global Icon mug. Now with the icon mugs, there are two versions of most of the cities, so you do need to do a little research. This was the version 2, the icon 2. Some of the versions sell better than the other versions, so definitely do your research on the Starbucks Global mugs. This one I got $44.99 plus shipping. I think I had about $1.10 into this mug. This is vintage uranium glass. There's several names for this type. Some people call it depression glass, some people call it Vaseline glass. There's different names. This is depression, and I usually show my uranium glass with a LED or with a blue light, the ultraviolet blue light shining on it as my first photo. This is what it looks like without the UV light, but when you show it like this, people know instantly that it's uranium glass, and uranium glass will glow under that light. So this is what it looked like without that, and each pattern has a specific name. This was the cherry blossom. So do a little research if you're selling glass so you can describe it properly. And a lot of this is not very valuable. Some of it is. It just depends on the item. This one I got $24 and shipping. This was a skirt that I bought for myself, did not fit, and I sold it for $9.99. I probably had $1 into it, so there's one I lost. That's okay though. These are sconce inserts for wall sconces. And well, there's tabletop sconces also that these work in. These were from my parents' estate when they passed away, and they finally sold. It took a good bit of time. But I couldn't just donate them because people eventually have to search for something like this if they're trying to replace a broken piece. So I got $9.99 plus shipping, and I wouldn't purchase these to resell. I just happen to have them. Okay, this one is a Brighton necklace. I do fairly well with Brighton if it's in good shape. This one was reversible, and I got $28.99 plus shipping. I think since this one, I started giving free shipping on most of my jewelry, so I just figured that might be a better way to get faster sales in jewelry, but this one I did charge shipping on. These were some 925 sterling silver infinity hoop earrings, and they were just really cool. I wanted to keep them, but I don't do well with hoop earrings. I grab them and yank them out of my ears, so I sold them for $42, and I believe this one was free shipping. I don't know why eBay just doesn't show that information on this page. They just don't. That's okay. These were Calypso Earth shoes. I bought these at a thrift shop. I think I had about $7 into them. They were in very good condition, maybe worn once, maybe. Look out for the Calypso Earth shoes. They sell well, and these sold in, I think, 2 days. I got $59.99. and of course charge shipping on these. Let's see. These were a pair of shorts from my son's closet, and I got $8.49 plus shipping. Silpada has been doing really, really good for me lately. I wish I could find it every day. And the retired pieces do very well. Usually I put retired in the title. I didn't on this one. I'm not sure why. But I got $37.40. I think I was running a sale. Yeah, I was running a 15% off sale on this one. And I had it in my closet for a little while, but the right buyer does come along. So just be patient with your jewelry. It will sell. And these, I think this is, yeah, this one was sterling silver. Most Silpada is. This was a Land's End button-up top, and I don't normally buy that. I don't know how I ended up with this, to be honest, but it got listed somehow. This may be from the very early days of me reselling. I'm not sure, but I got $15.29. That was on sale, and I'm glad it's out of my life. This was a Boston Bruins cap. The only reason I bought this to resell is it had a stamp inside that said sample. And I couldn't find another one that looked exactly like this. So a lot of times when you have something that has a sample tag on the inside, they didn't make it. So I think that was the case with this one. I did hold on to it for a few months, but it finally sold for $42.46, and I believe that's a really great price for a used cap. So I'm very happy with that. I think I had $1 into that. This was some pieces from a board game, the Pirates of the Caribbean 3-in-1 board game, which is a very good game to pick up. Or it was. I haven't checked the comps on the complete game lately, but I had parted this one out because I felt like I could get more money that way, and I think it was missing a few tokens. So instead of finding tokens to replace, I just decided to part it out. I think this is the third sell that I've had from this board game, so I don't think I would have gotten as much for the complete game, honestly. These pieces I got $15.30 for. So don't be afraid to part out your pieces of your board games if it's not complete. And sometimes even when it's complete, you can make more this way. So never be afraid of parting out things. These were some vintage tiger's eye and sterling silver. Or no, these weren't even, these were the Mexico alpaca silver, which is not real silver, but they're very pretty. Somebody needed these and I sold it to them for $14.99. And these came out of a jewelry jar, so you've got to sell the lower priced items sometimes to make up your profit for the jewelry jar. You have to look at those as a overall profit instead of individual. Okay, moving on to Poshmark sales. I didn't have that many, but I had some, so I'm not going to complain about it at all. Okay, these were the Anthropologie holding horses platform heels, and I had these for a very long time. I bet you I had these for probably a year. So, I'm glad they're gone. Gosh, got 25 bucks. Another Silpada piece. I'm telling you, the Silpada does great. These were some 925 sterling silver hoop earrings, and they sold for $45. The 7 diamonds button-down shirt was super high quality. It should have sold for more, in my opinion. It was in great shape, but I just don't think people are searching that brand, and I know whoever purchased this was extremely happy with their purchase. Sometimes you get those little love notes saying, whoa, this was way better than I expected it to be. This was one of those items. But it's gone. It's $25 in my pocket, well, minus the Poshmark 20% fee. So I'm glad somebody got a good deal. Calypso St. Barth is always a good brand, and these tunic dresses, they sell really well. Honestly, I thought I'd get more than the $60 that it sold for, but I think the size being an extra small was the reason it didn't go higher. Some of these sell for $125. Pick them up. They're very thin fabric, lightweight, and they're just really cute with embroidered detail on that neckline and hem. Really good quality clothing. Always look for those. And there you go, another Silpada piece. So that's 3 Silpada pieces in 2 weeks, guys. $36 for this ring. It was a Brutalist style, meaning it was hammered and not, you know, a perfect shape. It was very abstract. And that sold for $36 on Poshmark. So guys, that's all I sold in 2 weeks. That's not a great, you know, nothing to be super proud of, but it's also extra money in my pocket. I am in the process of ramping up my business again, and I will hopefully be getting better sales to show you, and I will definitely show you my next sales for the second half of May. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was my first time doing this kind of video. I'm trying to learn as I go here, and I appreciate everybody's love and support. I really appreciate everybody that leaves a comment. It makes me feel good, and please keep it coming. I appreciate it so much. But I want to say thank you to everybody, and just keep your head up and keep selling, and just try to do better each day. You know, buy better, sell better, market better, and things will work out, I promise. And especially if you're doing this part-time, this is a great way to make extra money to, you know, go on vacation with, or to pay those extra bills that come in. So I wish you all a great day, and I thank you for watching. And please, if you're not subscribed, I would love it if you did, and hit that notification bell so you can know when my next video comes out. And I love the comments. Please keep them coming. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Bye.